Around Jerusalem, the terrain is very, very rough. It's very hilly. The roads tend to run either through deep gullies, making them very vulnerable to attack from the flanks, or across open plateaus, making them vulnerable in other ways. And that means that it was very easy for the Jordanians to defend the west bank of the Jordan River, and in particular the area around Jerusalem. Jerusalem is a very hilly place. It has survived for thousands of years by being very difficult to attack, by being very easy to defend. And the Israelis had only a very narrow corridor into Jerusalem. In fact, they had one road that went up to Jerusalem. And when I say went up, it was quite a steep climb over most of its length. And it was comparatively easy for the Jordanians to defend the area around Jerusalem. The result was that for the Israelis to successfully attack the Jordanians in and around Jerusalem, they had to conduct several operations which were not very clever, which were not very maneuverist in the sense that we use the term today. They were hard slogging matches. And for instance, in order for the Israelis to get round the northern perimeter of Jerusalem in order to surround East Jerusalem and the Old City, the Israelis had to get past Ammunition Hill. Ammunition Hill was a very well-prepared Jordanian fortification. It was thoroughly entrenched. The trenches were mutually supporting. They had a great deal of artillery and mortar support for the defensive position. It was a textbook military fortification of the mid to late 20th century. And some people suggest the Israelis should have bypassed it. And certainly in the Sinai, where you've got miles and miles of territory to work with, they might well have. And perhaps if they'd stopped and taken time to conduct reconnaissance or searched out some current mapping, they might have been able to find a way around. They might have been able to picket and bypass Ammunition Hill.